What's the plan today?
Well, I think we get this guy up. Now his cold has shifted. Should we take him on a bit of a longer one this morning? I think it might still be flooded and we don't have any wellies. So, hey, that could be fun. What do you reckon, Frank? Should we go for a swim this morning? But yeah, I think, well, I mean, if we take some towels, we can just wade through.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
But yeah, and then, yeah, got some work this afternoon.
I've got to fill up some water.
You've got to do some van jobs. Got date night. A few things. But yeah, I think let's get this little rapscallion out for a bit of a longer one today.
Yeah. Have another coffee, eh?
Yes, definitely another coffee.
Let's go smash the day.
What? Let's go.
Good morning, welcome back.
Hello, happy Sunday. How are we all? I don't know what that was, sorry. I don't know what that was. But yes, how are we all? We are out in the New Forest, of course. But we have come for a lovely morning walk, haven't we?
Yeah.
And, well, true Trist and Kez style, we're wholly unprepared. We have no wellies, and it's flooded. We thought we got past the worst of the water, didn't we?
Well, you had a little obstacle course, didn't you?
Seems like the path has turned into a stream. So, yeah.
Well, we thought one bit up here might be flooded, which it is, but there's a lot more flooded. I mean, it has rained a lot recently, and I'm not sure that down there where I'm looking is where we need to go. So, adventure time.
I think there's only one thing for it. Well, there's not. We could turn around and go back, but this morning I was on Instagram and I saw some people doing wild swimming. And so if those absolute legends can wild swim, then we can wild paddle.
Yeah, we are the wild paddlers.
We are the we're the wild paddlers. No, you have to start somewhere, don't you? And yeah, we're going to start with wild paddling. Right, should we do this?
Right, come on then.
Okay.
Cold, isn't it? Well done, babe. Well, that was an experience.
That was chilly, wasn't it?
Yes.
Not helped by the fact I was saying to Tris that whenever we don't give Frank our undivided attention, he becomes like a kid who's had too many sweets, doesn't he? And he was just going absolutely haywire.
Yeah. We're just trying to concentrate on how to get across, because where we thought we were, basically, yeah, this spot was different to where we actually thought we were going to cross, whereas so this was a lot more water.
We got lost and we got caught out, but we didn't let it stop us.
No.
And now our feet feel incredible.
Yeah, I feel exhilarated, if I'm honest,
Yeah.
but at the time I was like, why is this the coldest and sort of like the hottest thing? It was so cold, but yet it burnt.
But I think it is a really good thing, isn't it? Because it's like, you know, sometimes unless you can do all of it, people don't do any of it. But there's no shame. There's no shame in just going for a cold water paddle, because I tell you, your feet feel incredible.
Well, what a lovely way to start the day, isn't it?
Yeah, a little foot bath.
Yeah.
Frank got carried across the deepest part.
Yeah, I was a bit worried.
You were.
Yeah.
You went softy on him, didn't you? I'd have just made him swim, although he has had a cold, so...
Yeah, well, that's it. And he's not made of much, is he? Bless him.
No. Little potato. But yeah, woohoo! What a way to start the day. So yeah, if you come to the New Forest, bring wellies or be prepared to go barefoot.
Yeah.
You know? Or bring both. So then you have options.
Don't do as Trist and Kez do.
But I thought, whilst we're on
Wellies.
our walk this morning, we could drop some knowledge on each other.
Oh, challenge time!
We have both learnt some facts about the New Forest because, you know, let's be blatantly obvious, we need to bring you guys some value. You know, so a little bit of history or facts about the New Forest. But to make it more fun, we looked them up separately, didn't we? So the other one doesn't know.
Well, I thought this is either going to go really well or really bad.
Oh, yeah.
Really well that we're going to go, oh, right, I didn't know that. Or, oh, right, we looked up the same information.
Okay, well, do you want to go first then?
Yes.
Go on then.
So I need to remember this. The New Forest is associated with Alice Liddell, I think it is, who I believe is buried in Lyndhurst,
Right.
in one of the graveyards there. And that is the Alice that inspired Alice in Wonderland, Lewis Carroll's books.
That's very cool.
That's a cool one, isn't it?
That is very cool. Maybe we should go to Lyndhurst to see Alice Liddell's grave.
Yeah.
That seems a bit morbid, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I believe...
I loved Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, I believe Alice in Wonderland fans do this. Fact number 2.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Hit
Me?
Yeah.
So the UK is home to 6 different types of reptile. Why have you stopped walking?
Because I've got this one as well.
Oh no!
I've got a few, but go on.
Okay, well then I'll lend this to another. No, but keep walking. I'll lend this to another fact. So the UK is home to 6 different types of reptiles, including snakes and lizards, and all 6 of those reptiles live in the New Forest.
Oh.
Which actually, as if you've got that fact, then let me just lead on to another fact.
I was just going to say, for a bonus point, can you name?
All 6?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Adder.
Yeah.
That's it. That's sort of
slow worm, sand lizard.
Another fact was in the 19th century, there was actually a fellow called Harry Brusher Mills. Ooh. And he got his nickname the Brusher because he used to sweep the green in between cricket innings. But more importantly, his job was the snake catcher. And during his lifetime, he caught 30,000 snakes that he either sent to London Zoo or killed to be used as ointments and antidotes. But unfortunately, he lived in a little hut, a little charcoal wood hut in the woods of Brockenhurst. And sadly, in 1905, an arsonist decided to burn his house down, and he died.
Oh, good.
But in his honour, the pub in Brockenhurst village that used to be called the Brockenhurst Inn was renamed as the Snake Catcher. And that has been named after Harry Mills, the famous snake catcher. I'm
going to quick fire 2 facts, because one's very quick.
Go on.
Did you know that the New Forest is the 3rd largest forest in the UK?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's pretty sick, isn't it?
No, that is pretty sick. Did you know that only 40% of it is covered with actual forest? Oh, right. The rest is actually open land.
I'm just going to throw facts out left, right and centre here. There's 1,000 ponds. There's 1,000 ponds.
Is there?
Yeah. And then my final fact, whilst I'm on a roll.
This is a few.
Yeah, I know. I've been researching. So if you ever wonder, there's all these free roaming animals, what's the deal with that? Oh, look, ironically, there's one here.
Yeah, show the people.
Show the people, look.
Oh, there's 2 here.
Just quickly, if you've ever wondered where these all come from, who owns them, or what the gist is, all right, mate. So, in the New Forest, you have locals called commoners. And they own all the donkeys, pigs and ponies that are free roaming here in the New Forest. There are 200 to 600 pigs that are released every year for pannage. There are 3,000 ponies.
5,000.
Oh, okay, not what the internet told me. And then there's only 200 donkeys.
Yeah.
And you get cows as well knocking around.
Did you know this type of farming was introduced by William I, who created the New Forest as his hunting ground?
William the Conqueror, is that?
Yes, also known as William the Conqueror. Created it as his hunting ground and put into process all of this land farming and laws with the commoners to make sure that the forest stayed a good fertile hunting ground for him.
Yes,
and they still stand today.
Yeah. I mean, just here. Oh, this is quite cool, isn't it? Look at all this. This is a bit different. Look, just in there. Boop. Another little pony knocking around.
All of the morning facts for you guys today. Maybe we should take you to the snake catcher. That'd be quite cool in Brockenhurst. You
Yeah,
should
we could do that.
That's not a fact. That's just me wanting to go for a beer.
Yeah.
But yes, I think we're gonna traipse on the rest of this walk and then back to the van for some brunchy, get some work done, and we shall pick you guys up there. I don't know what I'm singing.
See you in a bit. Bye. This ain't gone to plan, is it? Oh, that's muddy. Oh. So, walking back to the van. Definitely need to eat some food right now. Presented by that. Question is...
Right, we're going up round this way. We're not turning back. I will not hear of it.
Kez has a plan. Alright, do your pause, buddy.
Hello, buddy. What have you been up to? Not exhausting yourself on a walk, that's for sure.
Alright, would you like a coffee, my dear?
Yes, please.
That walk was a little bit longer than we thought, wasn't it?
How far do you reckon we actually walk?
I don't know, I'll have a look on, you know, that little map website I do things on. I can't even speak properly. So we kind of thought, didn't we? I think we thought that it would be about an hour's walk.
Yeah.
This morning.
It wasn't. If you had wellies, it would have been an hour's walk, but we don't have wellies.
Oh, I don't know. We're still like, how long do we really spend trying to get across the water?
But we could have got across that second pot of water if we had wellies.
Yeah, I mean, I think we only added like 15, 20 minutes onto the journey.
Maybe.
But we didn't plan the route. We just went, oh, we'll go and cross that bit of water. Actually went to a different bit of water, and 2.5 hours later. So if we're walking at what, an average of 3 miles an hour, I think that's that. Was that 3, 6, 7.5 miles?
But thankfully we went to the butcher's before today, so we have got some sausages from Sway.
Hey, some Sway sausages. Let's get those bad boys out.
So yeah, tell them about Sway Butchers.
Sway Butchers is in Sway. They use all locally sourced produce. So these sausages are from the New Forest. I think all their meat's from the New Forest and surrounding areas.
Yeah.
So that is amazing. Supporting local farmers, supporting local business.
These small, non-intensive farms specialise in grass-fed native breeds and are run by families that care about animal welfare and the environment.
I sort of lip synced it so it looked like it was you.
Ah, clever, I like that. That's clever. Biodegradable paper to wrap all of their meat in so they don't contribute to the plastic waste. Go Sway!
We've got pork, smoked maple and chili sausages, but first up, let's make a coffee because I need some energy. Lost his little emblem.
If he does say so himself.
I'm rating the sausages, not my cooking skills. But yes, they are exceptionally well cooked as well. Right, delicious sandwich done, refuelled. Time to do some van jobs. Need to go and fill up some water, which is another good reason of why it's good to be at a campsite, because we don't have to go and hunt it down. Oh, such a big bonus time. The bonus of being on a campsite versus wild parking is I can get as much water whenever I want it for free. Well, not for free, you pay for your pitch, ain't you? Not the most flashy fill up water system we've got, but it works, and that's all that matters. Yes, I know what you're thinking. I could drive closer to the water point to go and get my water, but if I keep on top of it whilst we're here, don't need much. You should see the way we tried doing it before. When we first got the van, we just used this to go into there, and that didn't work very well. It took forever and was a nightmare. Little weightlifting regime I've got going on here. 10 litres of water, 2 fingers. Not going to lie, you can go through a hell of a lot more water than you think in a very short space of time, even without showering. Just doing dishes, cups of tea, animal water. You seem to go through quite a lot very quickly. So yeah, bear that in mind.
My little mouthfuls. So work is all done, jobs are done, animals are done, well, not everyone's been fed, we need to be fed, but rather than going to the pub for a little after work drink, we're going to take you to one of our little favourite spots that we like to go to enjoy after work. Well, I feel like I'm being like really weird presentering for some reason. I'm sorry guys, I don't really know what's got into me. I think I'm a bit tired, but the wine of the week is this cheeky little Pinot Noir. It's actually really nice. We our price point normally at Lidl is about a £5, isn't it? Yeah. Makes us sound tight, but we're not, you know, value. It's all about value, guys. But this one is delicious. We will let Trist do his little review because I've already tried it, so I can say it's delicious. Apologise for my anally retentive way of pouring, but I'm a Libra, so everything. Oh look, I'm gonna spill it. Everything has to be fair in my book. Oh, who am I kidding? Let's make it a beaker of wine. Why not? Hey, real life, guys. Oh my goodness, I'm probably coming across really anal. But yes, we are going to take our Vino Vanelli. Oh, actually, that's a good point to highlight. I don't know if any of you watched our vlog from a few weeks ago when we were at Lewis, and Trist made fun of me, didn't he, for buying these little boxes to use as shelves. But I'm proving, look, a great place to keep empty jars and empty cups. But you know, I'm yet to find things to put in them. But look, a nice little spice rack out the tray. You know, so it wasn't wasted purchases. You know, shelves for nothing. What you need in a van. But anywho, let's take our wine and let's go to one of our little favourite spots to enjoy it and have a presence in the moment. We're going to wear our snuggly scarves out.
I think so.
Look how cool these are, guys. Look, I can make it nice and tight. All fleece lined. We were lucky enough to bump into the loveliest couple that subscribed to our YouTube channel. Makes us sound like subscribers, makes me sound a bit like a wanker, doesn't it? Sorry, but yes, we bumped into the loveliest couple, had a brilliant chat with them, and they had bought us both one of these fleecy scarves that are just, yeah, it's like a snood. You can put it up if you want to be a little bit warmer, but they are just perfect for these chillier evenings. Yeah, so thank you very much, guys, much appreciated. We are going to go and keep warm. Oh, it is so cozy. It really is so cozy. Yeah, right, let's do this.
Let's go. I think the camera's here.
Yeah, you can't see anything. We've got some very bright lights on us.
Yeah.
But just for the purpose of chatting with you guys. But yeah, this is one of the reasons why we love slow travel, isn't it, babe? Is it just giving yourself a moment, appreciating the little moments that you normally take for granted, isn't it?
It is.
And, you know, with these shorter days and it getting darker earlier, it's so easy to just be like, okay, well, let's hibernate, let's lock down. But actually, we've just come over to the woods, haven't we? The sun has well and truly gone up and it's pretty dark in these woods. And we just like, sit for a minute and be and listen to the sounds.
Yeah.
And, you know, for all of those out there who are like, oh, you're going forest bathing, that's such a hippie thing to do. Actually, if you lived in Canada or Japan, I'm sure I've mentioned this in a previous video.
A few, but hey.
I know, but I just think it's like, it blows my mind that, yeah, if you lived in Canada or Japan, going out into the forest is actually prescribed by medical professionals because of the benefits it has. And I just, I know I harp on about it, but I just think it's just incredible. Nature is so healing and so therapeutic. I mean, there's even studies of, you know, people with cancer where it reduced I'm not going to come up with the right medical term, but the aggressive cells within their bodies.
And didn't the trees let off something.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we're full of the knowledge. It's the energy.
We read it and it
isn't
leaves.
Everything is energy. I mean, we're not solid as human beings. That's a science.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Down at the minutest level.
Exactly. But yeah, everything's an energy. And we just really like to just always, every day, whether that's a coffee outside, a glass of wine after work, just, you know, a walk where you just pause for a minute. Because even when you go for a walk like we did today, you're constantly looking where you're walking.
Yeah.
Slipping, sliding, there's the track's uneven, the dog's pulling you one way.
Yeah.
And as much as you might think you're in the moment, until you actually just stop and be, like, you're not actually present. So yeah, we thought, we've not really shared one of these moments with you guys before, and we thought, yeah, why not bring you along?
Yeah.
Because yeah, hopefully will it inspire some of you to just get outside, take some deep breaths, and just be. I mean, a lot of people say, you know, we have quite a positive perspective on life, and I genuinely think it's derived or grounded by these moments, by these levels of appreciation we have in every single day. Just, yeah, how epic to...
Well, just how lovely is it sat here? Like, I can see the last of the light and the trees just kind of like moving around in the wind. There was an owl off somewhere in the distance. We're catching the last of the birds before they clock off for the rest of the day.
That has to be, I think, so my favourite sound, when the sun's setting and the birds all communicate to one another to let them know that the sun's setting. I think there's also, we found out, funny enough, that birds actually have accents. So based on where they're from, it's not necessarily a different language. They have an accent, which I thought was just, quite crazy.
Well, I think I learned recently, I said to you, I think the morning sound of a bird, it's like hits a certain resonant frequency that helps plant leaves and flowers open up in the morning. So it's like the birds must know what time of day it is by the daylight, I guess, and then that in turn somehow, obviously plants are sort of like photosynthesizing, so they kick off with the daylight as well. But yeah, there's something to do with bird sound and bird song that actually triggers them. Look it up on YouTube, there's a whole bunch of videos on it.
Is it all just nature works together in the most magical way,
harmonious way.
Yeah, and I think that's why, you know, as Vanlifers, a lot of people, you see them, they're travelling to different countries, and we don't do that. And I think we were discussing this the other day, weren't we? It's because we definitely see ourselves as more of explorers.
Yeah.
You know, we don't necessarily need to clock off where we've been or where we're going to. It's more about what we've gained from the places we're in.
Exploring and experiences, isn't it? Whether that's a sunset, sitting here in the woods, in the dark right now with beaming lights on us, but it's just lovely, isn't it? I just want to consume as many experiences in life as possible.
As nature and as wild, you know, as fascinating as people are and as incredible as different cultures are, I think for us it's nature is just, it blows my mind, and just learning so much as we go along and immersing ourselves in it as much as we possibly can. It just feels to us it's heaven. It really and truly is. And just oh, what was that?
I don't know.
Oh my god, there's a ghost in the woods. To be fair, the New Forest is one of the most haunted places in the UK, and we actually can't see past these bright lights, so who knows what ghouls may be out there. Yeah, let's not scare me too much.
Anyway, you'll be running back, won't you?
But hey, just quickly, what do you think of the wine? Now we've shared this with
everybody. I do like it.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with that light. Sorry.
Oh no, that light just slipped.
Oh, that light just slipped.
They can still see us.
Still see us. But yes, I'm enjoying the wine. I'm probably not the greatest for taste tests. Oh, okay, I don't know what's going on there. We'll wrap this up quickly.
Spooky going.
Yes, I'm enjoying the wine. I recommend it. I'll give it
that's a good idea.
An 8 out of 10.
Yeah, let's. Oh, okay, 8 out of 10.
You're better at guessing the kind of the notes and if you think there's berries or.
It's very smooth. Pinot Noir tends to be smooth. It's got a very subtle fruity blend with a teensy wincy tints of sort of oakiness to it, smokiness. It's like a smoky fruit. But yeah, for a £5 bottle of wine, I would highly recommend this one. I do like Pinot Noir. Yeah. So I think we are going to take a few moments, just sit here and be at one. And then, yeah, we'll pick you up a little bit later after we've zenned out.
Yeah. Cheers to nature.
Cheers to nature.
Cheers to you guys.
Cheers to you guys. Cheers to the moment and being present. And yeah, and then we shall pick you back up in Old Gertie, where we'll get nice and snuggly and warm, cook a bit of dinner, and then share with them another little tradition we like to do in the winter.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yes, please do. That would be awesome. Thank you.
We'd really appreciate that.
We really would. Very much so. But yes, we shall see you all shortly. Mwah.
No.
Why are you in this?
Am I not supposed to be in this?
No, I'm cooking. I always say this to Trist. It's really funny. When we film, he always comes and stands in the kitchen. But whenever I'm cooking dinner, you never stand in the kitchen. So I think you should just get out.
Okay.
Basically. But he gets right under my feet and it's like, oh, but we're filming. And it's like, but you're never in the kitchen. To be fair, he is when he does the washing up.
Which I'll do later.
Yeah, which he will do after this. But hey ho. Trist finished all the wine. So would you like another glass, darling?
Yes, please.
But we are having one of my van favourites tonight because it's a one-pot meal which is super easy to make in the van. And actually that's a good point to mention. We are at a campsite, as you know, so we're hooked up. So we've got one of these nifty little plug-in induction hobs. So cooking times aren't really that much of an issue. But when we're cooking on gas, a pasta that I prefer to use rather than like a spaghetti or a macaroni is if you get yourself this orzo. What is it people do? I think that's just like with makeup, isn't it? But orzo, it cooks super quickly. I'm not sure what it says in the packet. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So yeah, when we're cooking on gas, orzo is my go-to pasta. It sort of makes it like a bit like a pastery risotto, I suppose you would say. But yes, tonight to cook our carbonara, we have got some linguine, a stock cube, an egg, some cheese. Another Vanlife favourite is the crispy, I was going to say crispy shredded onions. They're not, they're crispy fried onions. They are delicious to like sprinkle on top. Or if you use them whilst you're cooking, they dehydrate. So work like a normal onion and don't take up space being smelly in your fridge. Murphy, you trying to get my camera? Yeah, he's just, hopefully he won't sniff over to the lens. And I have got some pre-fried bacon, which Murphy is now like, oh, you're giving this to me, mummy. Some pre-fried bacon, which we also got from the Sway Butchers, which I think Tris mentioned earlier in the video. They source all of their meat from the surrounding area. So, you know, carbon footprint, giving back to the area, all of that thing. You know, it's good. It's good, isn't it?
It's good.
It's good. But yes, rather than boring you with me cooking of this, I will actually pop the recipe in this week's newsletter. So if you aren't subscribed, then just pop down into the description and yeah, you'll see how you can sign up to our newsletter. Well, add all of this in, but it's brilliant. Basically, it all goes into one pot. You don't have to drain any of the water away. You just keep adding as you cook until voila, voila, voila. You have a, can we do like a little cool transition where it's like, and then here's the carbonara in my hand.
Yes.
Can we do that?
Yeah, to remember where you're standing.
Oh no, okay, so this is how you do transitions, if any of you ever wondered. You have to make sure...
Murphy's in the camera.
No, I don't think he is now.
No, maybe
So you have to stand in the exact same spot. So if I line myself up with a cupboard here, here's my empty hand, and I'm going to click here. And then we should have...
a carbonara.
A carbonara, because you're not going to see me talking now, because then it will just go into the transition.
Yeah, maybe.
Anywho, what's your go-to meal in the van? Ours does tend to be quite a lot of pastas and sauces and curries, but you'll know that if you've been following us for a while. If you haven't, then go back and check out the other videos, or subscribe for future ones, or join our newsletter where we're going to add weekly recipes. Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Right, so I'm going to drink my wine, get some dinner on, and
feed me.
And just like that, you have yourself a carbonara. 2 carbonaras, actually. But yes, let's sit down to eat, shall we, darling?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, my darling.
Cheers.
Cheers. We are going to eat our dinner, and then, well, every night we've got back on our movie game.
We have.
Over Christmas we do Christmas movies, and then we were slightly slacking at the beginning of January, weren't we?
Yep.
But we're back on our movie game. What did we watch last night? We watched...
Oh, Youth in Revolt. Youth Revolt.
No, what was the first one we watched?
Youth Revolt.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
What was that about? I forget. Does anyone else ever watch movies and then just like instantly forget what they were about? Yeah, what was the first one?
That was with that guy who became Francois.
No, that was the second. Oh, yeah. What was the second movie?
Zombieland.
Oh, yes. Yeah, the Youth Revolt. It was funny. It was an easy watch. These are Amazon Prime movies. And that was, I would say I'd give it a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10?
I gave it a solid 7.
You gave it a solid 7. And then, yeah, we watched Zombieland afterwards. We're a bit of a fan of the zombies. I quite enjoyed that one. I'd give that one a 7 out of 10.
Oh,
yeah.
I've given that like a 7.5, 8.
Oh,
You're
really?
a harsh marker,
yeah,
aren't you? I felt like I was.
But I think it's only because we've just started marking them, so you kind of don't want to go in too heavy too quickly. We watched Civil War. I don't know if anyone's seen that on Amazon Prime yet, with Kirsten Dunst. That was very disappointing. I feel like that was more about current situations and creating fear than it was about actually creating a good storyline to a movie. So if you're tempted to watch that one, I'd give it a miss, personally.
Check it out, let us know what you thought.
But tonight it's my choice, isn't it?
Oh.
I picked some good ones.
Sometimes.
Well, I'm better at picking TV series than I am movies. But we've run out of good TV series, so we're back on our movie game.
Yeah.
But I will choose a movie. I will share with you the movie. But the movie review, I think we'll pop over on our Instagram.
Right.
Where we're going to create a little highlight, I think. Because I know a lot of people value a bit of a movie critique. Not that we're like experts. Trist is like a mega movie buff.
I'm a cinephile.
That's it. That's what they call you, isn't it?
That's what I call myself.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone calls me that.
Oh, no, but that's what they call. That's what you call people who watch lots of movies as a cinephile. Seems weird, doesn't it? But yeah, we're going to pop the review on Instagram, but we will let you know a little bit later what movie, because yeah, as we say, these darker nights, it's nice to get it. Yeah, make the most of being indoors, and getting cozy and watching a movie is right up there, isn't it, babe?
Yeah. No, I'm not going to lie. After our walk earlier, I'm a bit knackered. So.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it's banging, isn't it?
That was a good carbonara, isn't it?
Food review, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, as I say, we'll pop the recipe in the newsletter. I think it just makes it easier rather than putting it in the description, and then it can get lost, can't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, we will snaffle this down, and then we shall pick you up. Because you're all waiting to know what movie we're going to watch, aren't you?
I mean, I am.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I am
I have
too.
to watch it.
I was meant to look earlier today, but the day got away with us. But yeah, we shall let you know shortly.
Well, I've got a mountain of dishes to...
Yeah, I don't cook cleanly. I cook really messily. So yeah, sorry for kicking you out of the kitchen earlier. That was a bit rude. He does all the boring stuff whilst I get to do the fun stuff.
Dinner is done. That was lovely, wasn't it?
It was.
Dishes time. Standard van life jobs, and Kez is on the movie hunt. How are you getting on?
Not very good, to be honest. Yeah, no, anything to report on at the moment. Awkward. I did find a shark film. I love a shark film, don't I?
Do love a shark film.
But they don't seem to have very good ratings.
I wonder why.
First of all, welcome to our boudoir. Hey, how cool is that? Gertie changes. Well,
yes.
Of course she does. We have a bed. Of course we sleep in a bed. We have movie snacks. Tonight we are going with Snacktastic, delicious sweet and salty popcorn. Individual bags. Wouldn't normally go for these, but it's all Aldi had. And world's best chocolate bar.
A crunchy.
We are watching a Denzel Washington movie.
Oh.
The man is a legend. Oh yes.
Yeah.
The Book of Eli.
Nice.
Yeah.
I am a big fan of Denzel Washington.
Who's not? I'm going to pop the review in case you're on the edges of your seat wanting to know if the Book of Eli is a good. I do think it's valuable though, because, you know, darker evenings, people are movie watching, and you don't have to trawl through all the different movies, watching different trailers. You can just hit up Trist and Kez on Insta.
Hey, people, join a book club. Let's start a film club.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. Yeah, so if you want to save my bacon when it's my nights to choose, send me a message on Instagram, because I'm the one who sort of tends to do more of that. And then I can pass your ideas off as my own. After last week, I think we should go with this more raw, unedited. Basically, keep my waffle in, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. That's mean.
Right, movie time.
Okay, movie time. Please like, subscribe, send us a message, leave us a comment, chat with us.
Yeah.
All the good stuff. We love you guys. Without you, this wouldn't be a channel.
Yeah, hope you had a good weekend.
Yeah, what did you get up to? Have any of you started your winter camper van adventures? Have you been anywhere cool? We are sticking around the New Forest for a teensy bit longer, but we are already planning our next travels. But, you know, we're easily swayed, as you know, if you follow along with us. So if there's anything you think we should see or where we should go, then, yeah, let us know. Hit us up. But for now...
Till next time, folks.
Yeah.
Bye for now.
So I was thinking the next time we pick up the camera, do you fancy going to Leppy Beach?
Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
That sounds cool.
Because it is cool sharing all like the forest and stuff, but I think people probably won't know, especially if you're not from down south, that actually it's quite a cool coastline.
Well,
in
there are
New
actually
Forest.
beaches.
What is the New Forest? I don't know why I did that.
There's beaches in the New Forest, which sounds mental.
Yeah, no, yeah. So Leppy Beach, I think we spoke about it, didn't we? There's like some history around D-Day and stuff like that. And plus, well, there's a cafe, so I can get cheeky takeaway coffee.
Yeah.
And there's a country park.
Yeah.
So good for Frankles. But yeah, I think that's when we should pick up the
And somewhere we haven't been.
vlog.
Cool.
Yeah. I think
Let's do
that'd
that.
be- Yeah, sick. Okay.
Right.
I think people will like that as well, seeing the beach.
To Leppy Beach.
To Leppy Beach we go.